Thank you for joining us today. Si Bandy Timo po from Besters Realty. And today, I'm very excited to have you join us on this HOMECAST. Podcast po, pero HOMECAST din. We call it a HOMECAST because today we'll be talking about home real estate and housing. Sa mga pangangailangan po nyo sa housing, whether you are selling or buying or leasing a home. At hopefully, sa mga susunod na sandali ay makapagbigay ako ng ilang information sa inyo regarding to the current real estate news at the Seattle, Tacoma, and Puget Sound area. Meron pa po kayong question after the program, please call me at my number, telephone 253-257-8911. That's 253-257-8911. So, doon po sa ating mga kabayan who are now looking for a home to buy, or perhaps some of you are selling your home, or even for those looking to rent a home. Ito pong programang ito dinedicate namin sa inyo na ang layunin namin ay makatulong sa inyong mga katanungan, of course, especially when it comes to home buying or even you're selling your home. A lot of questions in regards to this situation. Nahin po natin yung mga sa ating naghanap ng mga bahay, looking for home. So, yes, sinasabi mo ako ngayong kabayan, gusto ko nang maghanap ng bahay, bumili, ano bang mga dapat gawin? Ayan, ano po? And of course, when you're looking for a home, assuming that you have a stable job, you and your spouse, of course, you're married, that nagpapa-pre-qualify po tayo sa bangko. What that means is that punta tayo sa isang bangko, the one that we are using for the savings or checking account, at tanungin po natin sila, sino mang mortgage company, kung kayo ay maka-qualified and to how much in regards to your credit records and your income. No po, at they will pre-qualify you, checkin ng bangko ang lahat ng information, your employment, credit report, everything. And once the bank got all the information for you or if your spouse, if you're married, ay bibigyan po na kayo ng tinatawag nating pre-qualification letter of pre-qualification, meaning based on your credit report and your income that you are not qualified to purchase a home. As to these approximate amounts. Sample po, if you're making X number of dollars yearly, you and your spouse, at sabihin sa inyo ng banko, you are qualified to purchase a home worth between $400,000 to $450,000. So, and that means based on your income and credit report. So then now you have an idea, anong klaseng bahay ang hanapin ko or how much. Ano po? For example, you want to look for in Seattle area or Tacoma or any place in between, kung saan mang city, that your decision kung saan yung gustong manirahan, ay at least meron po kayong idea anong klaseng bahay na hanap ko. No? Sapagkat, yes, I want that 500,000 worth of home. Ngunit sabihin sa'yo ng bangko, you only qualified up to 400. So then, you will not perhaps qualify for that 500 dahil yung lamang ipifinance ng banko based on your credit report and income, based on your income. So, to save your time and your effort, ano po, magandang magpa-pre-qualify tayo sa banko. No? Punta po tayo dyan. Our friendly banker, ask them for your help. They're more than happy to help you. At i-check po na ang verify ang yung income, credit report, at once they issue a letter of pre-qualification, then you have an idea. Let's say, for example, na pin-qualify kayo sa isang bahay. They said you can be approved up to 400,000 bahay worth of homes. Ano po? So, kausapin po ninyo ang inyong kaibigan realtor, real estate broker, at sabihin nyo, ito ang pre-qualification letter ko, I'm looking for a home. Let's say, in Tacoma, for example. Ano? So then, what the real estate agent will do is start contacting you through email, and maybe some by mail, letters, or whatever system they had, or even in person. Ipakita sa inyo ay showing ang mga bahay na nagustuhan ninyo. Ano po? At so, for example, you find out that there is a home for sale worth 380, for example. You are pre-qualified to 400 at nakita nyo, wow, ito ang bahay na gusto ko. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, for example. a good surrounding and a good neighborhood and near the school of my children, near my work. Wow, this is my dream home. This is my dream home. So in that case, then, so I start talking with the real estate agent. Very important po, no? Sapagkat the real estate agent will guide you to and facilitate you through this home state buying experience. So now you get the pre-qualification letter, you talk to an agent, now you found your dream home at now you're ready to make an offer. Sabihin po natin yan ay gagawin lahat ng real estate agent yan na who work for you ay papacilitate niya at gagawin niya mga documentation to make an offer to the owner or the seller of the home. At permahan nyo yan, isasend sa seller or to the seller's agent. And once your offer is accepted, say 380, you offered 380, and yes, okay, Mr. Jones, or whatever your name is, your offer has been accepted. So now they sign it. Now we are in contract. Ito pong in-offer ninyong document, purchase agreement, and accepted by the seller or the owner of the home. He signed it. Yes, I accepted the offer. Now we have a contract, and this document will now go to escrow company. Escrow company is neutral. They don't work for buyers, sellers. Their job is to make sure that the home buying process is smooth, legally, and lahat po ng pangangailangan, inspection, everything. And mortgage and everything has been processed, and they will facilitate the closing of the home. Escrow, the process of closing a home sale. No, when you make an offer, let's say 380 ang in-offer nyo dito, most of the homeowners or home sellers will require at least between 1 to 5% down payment. Depends, nasa kanila po yun. Let's say they required a 1% down payment of 380. So that means at least 3,008 down payment, a check. Or cash or check, whatever you want to offer. Let's say 3,000 in check, you had to issue that, and that's what we call earnest deposit. That is to show sincerity from you that when you make that offer to the home seller, you are sincere in this offer. At the reason is that sa dami ng mga home buyers ngayon, lalo ngayon in this season, sapagkat kapag inaccept po yung offer nyo, and then that means that the home will be out of the market. Magiging pending sale yun. So what happens is that now the owner, the seller of the home, will not be able to accept other offer because now they accepted your offer. So it's only fair na meron silang something to hold on. What we call earnest deposit, earnest money na in-offer ninyo to show your sincerity, you're sincere in buying this home. And number one, terms and condition, of course, na ma-approve ang credit nyo from the bank, ang mortgage credit from the bank. So, yun po isa sa kondisyon. But most of the sellers, home sellers, will require that earnest money deposit. So, now tinanggap po ang offer ninyo. We're now in escrow. Nag-deposit kayo ng earnest money, 3,000 or whatever the deposit is, in check. Tinanggap ng seller. Okay, we're now in escrow pending sale. What follows now is that we'll bring that documentation, purchase agreement document to the bank. They will check it out, and since they already gave you a pre-approval letter, pre-qualification letter, at qualified kayo na to purchase up to 400, now at 380,000 ang binili ninyong bahay. So most likely, they will approve it, and they will check all the documentation. Once they say, okay, Mr. Jones, your loan is approved to purchase the home. Hindi pa po tapos, hindi ganun kadali. Now the mortgage loan is okay. We will now go into what we call appraisal. Now, appraisal is ito pong kaya natin tinatawag na appraisal, i-appraise, titingnan ang value nitong bahay if it meets 380 or above. No po, gusto malaman ng bangko if the property is worth that value, 380,000. Mga appraiser pupunta po dyan. At yan po yung lahat ipapacilitate ng kausap niyong real estate agent, ng kaibigan niyong na maasikaso nitong Hombay. Kukontak po siya, kukontakin niya yan. There is a fee for appraisal. Affordable naman yan, hindi naman po kalakihan yan, ano? Depende sa property. But they will tell you the price. It could range from 300, 500, 1,000. Depends on the property. At yan po'y binabayaran ng home buyer. No, kung from the home buyer's point, sila po ang mag-hire ng appraiser para malaman if the property is worth that purchase price. Now, there are bank mortgage lenders. Some of them will pay for this once the closing, once na-close ang transaction. Ano po, so check with your bank mortgage lender. Some offer that as a leverage para pong special offer yun. Sila na magabayad niyan. So check with them. So once they appraise it, let's say appraise it at, let's say 385. No? Mataas pa dun sa offer amount. So wow, that's good. So, ang value ng 385, nabili mo lang ng 380,000. So that is good. So the bank will be happy for that. Now we're getting closer. One more step. No? Ito po yung home inspection. Now, okay na ang mortgage, okay na ang appraisal na meet yung standards ng bank because they are making the payment for this. They want to see if their money is worth. No? At magandang appraisal above the offered price. Now we go to the inspection of the house. Now, inspection simply means inspection. Inspection din po yung bahay. Titingnan kung anong mga defect niyan. Electrical, plumbing, the roof, and foundation, everything. The inspector po, no? Again, the real estate agent will help you find one. At in this regards, again, depende po sa kasunduan, buyers or sellers, and even the bank, sometimes they make that offer. Ano po, kung sino magbabayad niyan, mga ng home inspection. How much? Well, depends again. It could range 500 to 1,000 and check with your real estate agent kung magkano, ano po. At again, it could be arranged 50% ng buyer-seller and all kinds of arrangements. So, in the offer, the first time you made that offer, make sure na ano po ang kasunduan yan. Ano? And so, inspection yung po niya na yan, pati yung everything. Also, another important thing is the surveyor. Ano po, yung pong bangko, papasurvey po yan, may legal description ng property, ano ang boundary, yung kanto, anong tinatama ang lugar niyan sa lupa, ano po. Titingnan po yung mapang yan, ayan po ang legal description, makikita nyo yan, bibigyan kayo from the county ng isang map, ito ang binibili mong lupa on this street, on this corner, whatever the legal description is, and the residential description. So, okay na po lahat yan, okay na appraisal. So, sa inspector nagpunta at sinabi niya, okay lahat, for example, but except for one particular, itong isang poset dito, tumutulo dito sa may banyo. Kailangan paayos yan. So, may konting diferensya po. Okay, no problem. Kumawag ng plumber. Inayos, binayaran 100, 200, whatever. Inayos ng plumber. Okay na po yun. Naset na. Now, we're all set. Everything is met. Pinuntahan ng buyer, pinuntahan ng seller. The buyer is satisfied, na-meet lahat ang condition. At tiningnan ng bangko ang inspection report. Appraisal is good. Inspection is good. So the mortgage loan was approved. And so now we're ready to close the escrow. Pirmahan na po ito. So we will set a date. Usually the home buying period from the time the offer was made and accepted could take between 30 days, 60 days, sometimes depends po kung anong ang diferensya sa mga inspection, ano po. Kung everything's okay, usually it close in 30 days, even less. Kung may diferensya, may kailangan gawin. For example, plumbing or electrical, whatever, probably can take longer, another 10 days, 20 days, so 40 to 50 days. Depende po sa lahat ng pangangailangan. Once everything is met, it's satisfied, condition is satisfied, all terms and condition. So now we're ready to close the home sale. So pupunta na po ang buyers and sellers sa escrow company. They will sign everything. At that moment, pati ang banko mortgage na nag-loan sa bahay na ito, makikita po niya lahat ang pirmahan na yan. So everyone satisfied, contract signing sa escrow. the home sales is closed, pinirmahan na po lahat, buyers and seller. Now the bank will transfer the money to the seller's account, seller's bank, ano man po ang requirement ng sellers, kung saan niya gustong ipadala yung pera, or it could be a check. It depends on the seller, how he wants to get paid. So once the money is transferred to the seller or to the seller's bank, so the seller's payment has been satisfied, now the seller or the seller's agent will now give the key to you. Susi ng bahay. Ano po, susi ng bahay. Huwag po yung kalilimutan nyo. Susi ng bahay. Sa inyo na yung bahay na yun. Mas binigay yung susi niyan. It's yours. Okay, so now, pupunta po kayo sa bahay. Tingnan na po ninyo, sama ang pamilya. Buksan at sa inyo na po ang bahay na yan. Ano po, at congratulations is the word for you. You are now the newest home buyer in town. Congratulations. Ganun po ang process ng home buying. Medyo kuminsan titingnan natin masalimot, minsan naman very smooth. Ano po, pag walang problema, ang mortgage, loan, ang inspection, appraisal, everything, sandali lang po yan. Kuminsan medyo may gagawin pa. Merong hindi na satisfied, may kapirasong diferensya, plumbing, electrical, whatever, medyo magtatagal. So, but like I said, and as we start, the first step, handa na po kayong bumili ng bahay, go to your bank or mortgage lender, whoever na desire ninyong maging mag-loan ng mortgage para sa bahay, go to them and tell them your needs, that we're buying a home. And most likely, what they will tell you is we need an employment verification, income verification, and credit report. And your income, of course, checkin nila lahat. And then, if everything is satisfied, nakita po nila, qualified kayo based on your income, based on your credit report, they will issue a letter of pre-approval or pre-qualification. Qualified na po kayo, pre-approved na kayo for a mortgage loan. Yun po ang first step. So very important. And you will find that most real estate agent, real estate broker na makakausap ninyo, they will look for that letter of pre-approval from the bank. No, they will, of course, anyone that will work on this wants to see that you are pre-qualified and pre-approved to purchase a home. Yun po, you will find that any broker or any real estate agent that you will talk to. Gusto pong malaman kung pre-qualified tayo sapagkat isa pong mahirap na pangyayari, hanap ang bahay ng isang client and then you go to the bank and sabihin ng bank, hindi ka naman qualified to purchase a home. So what happened? Lot of wasted time and effort. So again, number one step, home buying, go to your bank and see how much you are pre-approved or pre-qualified to purchase a home. Yun lamang po. Sa afternoon na to, we will go, of course, at least weekly sa HOMECAST na ito. Today is January 22nd. We'll try to do it like every Friday. So, please remember that. At we'll go here on podcast dito sa ating Facebook account, Benditima. I will post it on different groups. Isa na po dyan yung Washington Pinoy. And I appreciate all the Washington Pinoy admin for allowing this to be posted. So, salamat po mga kabayan. And again, Benditima from Best Choice Realty. And call me if you need any help in your housing. Telephone is 253-257-8911. Again, the number is 253-257-8911. God bless you. Salamat po for joining us today.